Hey everyone, greetings, and trying to make you a quick video here, bringing you a little bit of information about TRNX. This is a stock that was moving on Friday, decent volume in the pre-market hours, has some news out, oil and sector stocks, energy sector, and this thing had a nice pre-market high of $2.68, and I picked it up alongside a few others on the energy sector on Friday, and I noticed that we started to hover around the 50 simple moving average, and also even the view app on the pre-market hours. The 268 pre-market started to hit, but it wasn't able to break too far. Right here, 271, only 3 cent breakout. The problem with that is that while I was live streaming, I was telling you guys that something seemed a little bit odd, and I noticed that when we opened right around this candle, well, somebody was holding it off, and I was looking at the order flow, and it wasn't looking too well. So I wasn't too comfortable about this trade on this stock. And I told you guys that the people that were in the stream that I felt pretty uneasy about this. And even if you look at the volume here, you see that I had a trend line set, and I figure that this was going to just continue going down. Here's what happened. Around here at the breakout of the $2.68, I was watching the order flow and I was reading the tape. It seemed to be somebody holding it off really tight. It was a really hard stop right here. We only went to a high of $2.80. I know that 30 cents could be okay for a lot of people, but how can you really guess that we're gonna go to 50 all the way to 280? The only way is getting paid on the way there, maybe selling on strength. But again, at the breakout of the pre-market highs, which was the level that I was actually watching for a possible breakout in a long trade, I noticed that somebody was holding it off, and I told you guys so while I was live streaming. If you want to go back and watch that video, it's actually archived on the YouTube channel right here. And well, I told you guys I didn't feel too comfortable about this, and I figured that this thing was gonna roll over because it felt like it was really stagnant. Somebody was holding it off. And if you notice right here, after going to $2.71, we just rolled over real quick. I'm gonna show you the 1 minute here so you can see what happened. And if you pay attention on the stock, it seems like the trend was actually shifting. It was giving us a little bit of indication that this was gonna break down. If you notice right here, although the trend line that I put here on this volume bars was actually the 2 minute time frame, you can notice here that everything started just to have this 1 minute candlesticks for a 3 cent move at the breakout of 268. Right, we're gonna go back to the one. If you look at right here, we started to find a base support around the low of 245 around here. If you notice, even from the pre-market hours, and we were able to come and tap to close right here for a little bit of support around the 50 simple moving average. One of the things that I really didn't like about the trade was that you have found a base support here. The trend on this stock around $2.45, and the stochastics started to shift upwards, right, and tested the oversold level, overbought levels right here on the 80 line when we were really close to the view app with really not a lot of momentum to the upside. So it shifted up and it had a little bit of a bounce, but if you notice right here, the stochastics was actually giving an indication right here that we were already on the overbought levels, and we have a hammer right here on the 2 minute time frame, right, tapping the view app. We just rolled over from there, and he had this massive flush down on this trend to come all the way down here on the breakdown of the 245 that we were watching on this trend, to drop very, very quickly all the way down to $2.12. Had a little bounce, printed this pennant formation, and then just went sideways for the rest of the day. But again, right out of the gates today, well, on Friday, I didn't really feel too comfortable about this stock, and the reason why that was is because I felt like somebody was holding it off right at the breakout point, and that was one of the things that I was looking for, a breakout of the 268 pre-market highs to a possible run towards the $3. But this thing was hauled off, rolled over, tapped 245, that were the low of this candle right here, right on the pre-market hours, and then we were hovering very close around here. If you look at right here, 245, right, and 245. So out of one candle and second candle on the 5-minute, I pictured that 245 was actually that support. We broke support right here for 2 cents under, and we came right back up again to close exactly at $2.45. So I figured 245 was actually that support. Tapped the view app, rolled over, and we just had a massive flush. Again, you could see all of this thing on the live stream that was actually archived on the YouTube channel. And I just wanted to bring you a recap on the move of TRNX on Friday. As you can see here, we had a little pennant formation on the 5, and here was looking like we were going to print a bear flag to just roll over and actually resume the downtrend, but it really didn't happen right away until with the breakdown of this little bit of consolidation right here on the 5 minutes. But anyway, I just want to cut this one here, and I want to wish you guys a great rest of your day and happy trading to you all.